Come on, grab your mama, grab your daddy, grab your cousins, grab your brothers, grab your sisters. Tell them Jesus is Bros is on. Jesus and Bros is on. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all ain't ready, y'all ain't ready, yeah. I see y'all come in, I see y'all coming in. Come on in. Hey, 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 hey. Get him, Terry. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jesus and Bros. Yeah, so what's up? What's going on, everybody? It is Monday night, 8 p.m. Jesus and Bros is on the air. If you're on the air, give us a shout out. Let us know that you're on. Let us know from what country you're, because we're global, we're international.
If you're overseas.
Yeah, if you happen to be overseas, Germany, shout out to Germany. Nye. We are in the building. We're excited to be here tonight. I'm excited to be here with my bro Franco.
What up?
What's up, Franco?
What up?
How you feeling, bro?
Hanging out, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're back at the old setup, man.
At the old setup, as you guys can see, we got our baby bros up here. That's me. That's Franco right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our friend Jerry. And so we're here tonight because we got some stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Some crazy stuff went down yesterday. And there's some new stuff coming up in the future. And so we got a lot to talk about tonight. We got a friend here tonight with us. He's been a good friend for a very long time. He's one of the most loyal friends. It's like you could even call him like man's best friend, like a dog or something.
He's not a Christian.
And that was a fail, nasty. Whatever, I don't know what you did. But we're here tonight, and come on, man, what's wrong?
It's my first day.
And so, yeah, man, we wanted to bring him on tonight because he's one of the biggest Jesus and Bros fans there is out there. He made his own shirt. He's the president of our fan club. He's on every episode. He's always commenting. He's always talking. Get a hand clap ready for me, for my boy, the one and only Chewy Aldape.
Hello. I'm delighted to be here.
Are you delighted, Chewy?
Not really.
Okay. So he was like, I guess I can get on the show if you want me to.
I guess I'll make it part of my schedule for this.
Okay.
I never knew.
So as you guys can see, we have our good friend here tonight, Chewy. Chewy, all the way from Guanajuato, Colombia. Where are you originally from?
You just had it earlier.
Guanajuato, Mexico.
No, Monterrey, Nuevo León.
Monterrey, New Lion,
You lying.
Mexico. Yeah.
Shout out to the Rayados. We just won.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Viva Monterrey.
Say it in Spanish, they'll know.
Los Rayados. Viva Monterrey. Bienvenidos a Cristo y Compas.
Alrighty then.
And so now that we got our friend here, we have him introduced here. People are already shouting out, "Hey, Chewy, watch out." We're gonna pray, and then we're gonna start our episode. All right. So, Father God, we just thank you, God. We thank you because you allow us to do these things and to be together, God, and to talk, God, and God, and just really pour into each other, God, and edify each other, God. We ask you, God, we just send out a special prayer, God, for everything that happened yesterday in White Settlement, God, at the church and West Freeway Church of Christ, God. We just pray for peace, God, over there. Pray peace for the families, God, and and everybody who had to be a part of that tragic incident, God. We lift them up, God, and we thank you, God, because we know you're the God of peace, God, and God, you restore all things, God, and you are close to those who are brokenhearted, God, as your word says. So we thank you, God, for everything that you're doing, and everything that you've done, and everything that you will do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So we're going to go on with our show. Our friend Jerry couldn't make it tonight. As you guys know, Jerry is a hardworking man. He's a man's man, if I could say that, Franco, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He does things with his hands. He makes quilts, and he makes bathtubs. And what else does he make?
He fixes those little strings on fans that break.
Yeah. When the ones that like he can put the extensions on ceiling fans, you know, when because they're too tall.
Yeah,
And he'll put the extension so you can reach it.
exactly.
And
Whatever
he
you
also
need.
fixes toilets, you know, because
He's
that's
in-
for you, Jerry.
and so there's he does a lot of things with his hands. He changes out carburetors, and he's
Batteries and whatever remote, any
Yeah.
remote.
any remote. He can change out the batteries on your TV remote. Like he's really hands-on kind of guy, and we miss him, and we appreciate everything that Jerry brings to this team. He can be kind of wild sometimes. He's our wild child. Like sometimes I don't know if he's Christian or not.
He's not a Christian!
And so sometimes I'm just trying to figure it out. So that's why I question him, and that's why I push his buttons, because I really just want him to cuss me out on the show. And Jerry, wherever you are, you know,
We love you,
fixing,
bro.
you know, making a tree house or whatever you do, you know, we miss you, and you know, we hope to see you back here next week. You know, like I said, what we do on what I'm going to ask my friend Chewy is what we always ask Chewy, like, how was your weekend? What did you do this weekend? What church did you play at?
I was actually at Meadow Ridge Baptist, which is about half a mile from my house, so it's awesome waking up and having 2 minutes to get there. And since it was the holidays, everybody wanted the upright, so we did an acoustic set with the upright for the whole service. And we had breakfast inside the sanctuary as the part of the service.
Blasphemy.
How dare they?
It was actually pretty cool.
Jesus said, my Father's house will be a house of prayer. He would have flipped tables over.
We prayed for that food
Before
Right.
we ate it.
before we ate it. You know, it was blessed by Jesus.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Jonah, shout out. What's up, Jonah? Said, what's up, homies?
What up?
That's cool, man. So, like, you took the big old upright bass.
Took the upright, did 3 songs.
What songs did y'all play on the upright?
I don't
You
remember
played
the
Silver
names.
Bells.
No, there were.
After Christmas.
One was a Christmas song, but I'm actually horrible with titles, so I don't remember what it was
What?
called.
How does it go?
Ring ding a ding.
It was. You know what?
No, don't pull
Keep talking now.
No,
I'm
no.
gonna put it up.
No, we're not gonna do that.
You're on the spot.
It's an E
You're on
minor.
it.
You know, it goes to that 1 flat 6 5, 1 flat 6 5.
Terrible. I don't.
I don't know titles. I don't know lyrics. I play bass.
Okay.
That's what I do.
So that's cool. So I know that we got connected to Steven, right? Steven, is it Steven?
Yes, it's Steven Lentz.
Lentz, that's right. And we actually went to play for a youth service. Chewy brought his upright. I took my acoustic, and we took Jonah Stiggers. You met Jonah, the drummer, from when we went to play at the park.
Yeah, I remember. him.
We went to play with him at that church, and it was a super cool church. Like they have an awesome youth group there. You
It was
forget,
all Avengers.
yeah, it was all Avengers. It was pretty cool. But you forget that, not every culture is like a worship culture. Like not every church is like on fire, like for
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right.
And like sometimes it's just like that. Like, and I don't mean like the churches. I mean like the youth groups. Like
Yeah.
they don't get crazy or they don't
Oh,
do anything. So like
Got you.
I remember while we were leading there, I was like, "Come on, give them a shout of praise," and they were like. I was like, all right, everybody, let's just yell. I was ready. 1, 2, 3. Ah! And I was like, and so it's yeah, man. So it's always cool to do things like that, but it's different, and you don't know a lot of times what you're about to walk into. But Meadow Ridge, I know you've talked a lot about that church. They like multi-ethnic, multicultural, multi-generational.
Yes, they're actually. Everybody says trying to get a multi-ethnic church. They are probably about 40% white, about 35 to 40% black, about 15% Mexican, Latinos, and then they got some Asians.
That's cool.
So it's like conglomerate of multiple races in there, and they're all well involved. And actually, I just found out that my old youth pastors are part of that church.
Who?
Lana and Jose Cardenas.
Oh,
This is from when I was like 16, 15. I probably shouldn't have said that because now a lot of people from EVP are going to go.
But that's cool, man. That's super cool, and that's right there off of McCart.
Yes.
Right. That's cool. Right there in the middle of South Side.
McCart in Charleston.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. And so you guys have you're actually going to go be a part of a watch night service
Tomorrow at Trinity Harvest.
A lot of people don't know what a watch night service is. Franco, do you know what a watch night service is?
This is the first time I've heard that term. Go ahead, inform me.
Chew, do you know what a watch night service is?
I don't know I know what gets done. I don't know the actual meaning.
I know watch party. What's
No, we're not talking about a watch party. So watch night service, my pastor actually told me that what a watch night service is, it was something about a treaty, a freedom treaty. And it was actually an African American thing. And so what happened was the treaty didn't take effect till January 1st. And so what happened was they signed everything at 10 o'clock, and they had to wait for the 1st to actually happen so the Freedom Treaty would become active. So that's what they did, is they actually just signed it and kind of celebrated into January 1st. So that's why they call it a watch night service. Like they're waiting for their treaty to come into effect.
Interesting.
That's why I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a New Year's party. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I was going in with, but it's a church.
yeah,
New Year's. New
Ah.
party, yeah.
yeah. And so, yeah, that's I learned. I didn't know that. I really didn't until my pastor told me that. But yeah, man, that's cool. And so you're playing at Trinity Harvest?
The Trinity Harvest over by North Richland Hills on the east. So they're almost pretty much in Hearst.
Okay.
You know how you get off in the mall to go to North Richland Mall?
Yeah.
Just keep going down that road for about 2 miles, and it's on the street.
And you're playing just regular bass, right?
Electro, but we're doing like 10 like gospel songs.
Trinity Harvest, is that a big church or?
I say they probably can fit about 300 to 400 people, and they pretty much fill it up every service.
That's cool. That's cool. So what's up, Franco? Don't do that. Don't do that face, bro.
What
Like
face?
you're all like, wow.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, so Christmas passed. Christmas was cool because I got to see my nephews, and we finally gave them the guitars. They
Oh yeah.
they
I
didn't
remember you told me about that.
right right. So as like a feeler question, I asked them, hey, what do you guys want to learn? Because they know I play guitar. So they were like, hey, or I asked them, hey, what do you guys want to learn? And they go, we want to learn drums. And we had already bought them the guitars. So it's like, ah! So then we got them the guitars. So we hung out pretty much the whole week. And then the weekend came around. And that's when kind of just had to go back to reality with, driving back and forth to Killeen. So that was pretty much my weekend, man. Getting prepped up mentally because I was off pretty much the whole week. And then once you get back into the motions, man, it's just like, I'm so tired.
No, man. That's cool. That sucks though. You gave your nephews guitars, and they're like, "We want to play drums." Though.
This is horrible. I want to drum.
It's the worst gift ever. Deal. You just like you go to your room and just cry.
I'm an idiot.
Why don't I listen? They obviously want to play drums. they just pull the guitar and just smash it on the ground. It's like, I want drums, I want drums. They just smash it right in front of you, and just like one tear comes out.
I got a pin in my shit.
That's cool, man. That sucks though.
Yeah. No, but I mean, after we gave them the guitars, they were just like, "Oh, we're getting like for real guitars." Like,
So what kind of guitars did you get them? Like
the,
First Act or what?
just went to Walmart, spent
Yeah.
like $50.
Spectre?
No, it was the Yamaha ones, man. I don't know if you've seen those.
Like electric or like acoustic?
Acoustic.
guitars?
The ones from
Oh, yeah.
Walmart?
Like
I have seen those.
kid size Yamaha guitars, man.
Yeah.
They're, I mean, from a guitar perspective, they're really good. So, man, I mean, I taught them like maybe 3 chords once we sat down. They got them pretty quick.
For
so
real?
I was just like, all right, you guys.
It's like, I'm not going to tell you guys too much because you're going to get better than me.
That's when I saw it. I was
Yeah.
just like, these guys,
Like,
these kids
just
are
take it. That's enough for today.
I detuned all the guitar.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah. It's a proud uncle moment, man.
Did you get anything for Christmas? Anything you wanted?
I got food. I got free food galore, bro.
That's what's
And you
up.
know how I am with free food, bro.
I know you're
He
mad.
takes all the free food.
everything. He's the worst leftovers person ever. It's like, hey, bro,
If
you want to
y'all-
take a plate? This
if
dude
y'all
will
got-
take everything.
If y'all got leftovers
I need those.
from Christmas parties, New Year's parties, y'all know y'all gonna have leftovers. Hit me up.
Yeah, Franco will come get them, all of it, and he will
Mhm.
just take it all home.
Yep.
This guy's the worst. This dude took. All right, so I'm gonna tell the story. We had this. It was a barbecue, right?
Yeah, cook it at your house.
It was a cookout at my house, and like we had a bunch of food, and it's always the end of the night, and it's usually us 3 that stay like the very last
Yeah.
for anything that we do at my house, and we had a bunch of food, and I was like, hey, bro, like, you guys take some of this food home, because like we're not gonna eat all of this, and they're like, okay. Chewy took a plate. I think Sergio took a plate too, and then I was like, all right. And then Franco, like, just stacks up like 3-4 plates, dude. Like, just
2 bags of
and
plates
just
full
a
in there.
bunch of stuff. And I was like, dang, will you take all that, bro? And he was like, well, you said take food. And I was like,
Chewy
all
took
right,
a plate.
yeah. And so I was like, okay, like, that's cool. Like, go ahead and take it. Not knowing, after he left, I went to see if there was some foods because I was going to eat, and there's absolutely nothing. Like, this guy just took every single bit of whatever he could get his hands
Aren't
on.
you also doing keto? So you're like,
First
I
of
get
all,
some meats.
I took 3 plates. One for meat, one for the sides, because you had beans and rice, and then the tortillas. That was it.
Yeah. So don't invite this guy, Frank. Well, you can invite him, but don't let him take stuff home. Because he will take all of it.
You give him the plate to go.
Just feed me half of what you feed everybody else.
Because he's just like hungry like all the time. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's just so hungry. But yeah, man. So this Sunday was did you get anything
No.
for Christmas?
I got a whole bunch of set stuff for my Switch, like Mario base, so like little gloves for it and like case, accessories. I got chocolate because I'm fat and I like chocolate. I also got a cologne that I already had that my parents bought me initially, and I've only used about like 20%, and they got me the same bottle.
They're like, he likes it.
He likes it, look. And then
You like this one, right? Here's some more.
Let's get it for you again.
I got one more thing, which I don't remember.
What
Oh,
did-
I got a shoe cleaning kit.
That's what's up.
Shoe shine. I'm like, yes, my parents are
Typical
Mexican.
Mexican. Hey, para limpiar los zapatos. And they're like, it's a good job, mijo. Like, it's an honest day's work. And Jerry's like, it is. Like, hands-on work, guy.
I do it every day. I'm cleaning your shoes right now.
And that's cool, man. And Franco, you just got food.
What you
I
got, Chris?
did. I got food, and I got so this year it was kind of the first time that I just sat in the moment of like kids unwrapping their presents. Dude, it was the most fun part of that
Bro, I just
holiday,
realized because you're the baby, right?
of my family.
Yeah.
I mean, of my immediate family,
Yeah.
yeah. But
So you've always been the one that's like, and everybody's
Yeah.
like, go, David.
Yeah, bro. Super,
Nintendo 64, all bad.
like mad spoiled. Special edition everything. But yeah, dude. So once I saw these, like all my cousins' kids unwrapping their gifts, um, you get to see the levels of just gratefulness. So like the little ones, they were just like, yeah, and then like
Yeah.
yeah, like fists in the air, like yeah, and then like older, like maybe 12 or 13, they're just like, I got socks.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah,
Just get back on the iPad.
Yeah. So what I started doing, like as they're going around the room, I'm just like kind of. They're like, what is it? I go, it's Maruchan's. Yeah. It's just like trying to hype them up for anything.
Oh, bad, Maruchan.
And they were like, what'd you get? I was like, it's a toothbrush. It's Lego toothbrushes.
It's awesome.
That-
Because
so-
they probably loved it, though. They're like, bad, Lego toothbrush.
And then they open it and they're like, oh, frozen.
It's just a rock.
Oh, man. So, no, but, yeah, man, like I said, I told you guys last week that, I wasn't trying to get gifts this year for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
My mother-in-law really wanted to give me a gift, though. So she got me, like, Axe body wash and stuff like that. And I was like,
Smart lady.
Dude, I
Axe
would
body spray.
have gotten you body spray.
So like I
Nature
smell
Bod.
like I smell like I can't even remember what those guys are called.
12-year-old kid?
No, what are those guys called on Jersey Shore?
Guidos.
Guido. Smell like a Guido. Yeah, man. But then but the kids, they still got presents for the mother-in-law and things like that. So it was cool. Like baby brother got a basketball hoop.
Hey.
And
Wait,
so,
just a hoop?
I went to like a ball, but
He just got a hoop by itself.
and it was like, figure it out. What are you gonna do with that? And so like he dunked on it. First one, it's like slammed him right in the face. He's like, and I was like, it's your fault. This is what you wanted. And so and then Bailey got like a bunch of like what do you call it? Nail polishes and things like that. God, people with kids, like if you have daughters have nail polishes, like do not leave them alone with that stuff because that stuff is all over my house now, like all over like carpet and like
Anything white.
anything, dude. Like, cause like, and it's not like she's pulling it out and like painting stuff, but she paints her nails and then she's like, my God, what are you doing?
Just dragging her nails
Yeah.
across anything.
Look at my nails.
Dragging.
And so like I got like oranges and light blues and all over the place.
You got some nail polish in that beard, bro.
Probably do. I'm all insecure. For real. No, but this Sunday, dude, was my last Sunday at Limitless Church. And,
Whoa.
How did that go?
yeah. So as many of you guys might not know, because I tried to keep it as quiet as I could. But me and my wife talked a couple of months ago, and we were, debating whether or not we should, leave our church or that we were at, as Limitless Church. Been there for about 5 years. We went on vacation with my parents and, because I'm a spiritual man.
Yes.
Oh,
God really just put on my heart, like, it's time to move on, and do other things. It was really hard to leave. I didn't think I was going to cry. I kind of like, I did one of those strong man cries where it's like
One
my
single
eyes
tear.
get real watery, but like the tears stay like right there. Like they don't come down my face. Yeah, man, it was hard. It just because I love the church and I know the church is in good hands, but you build relationships and things like that with people, and
Sure.
you grow close to people, and people's stories and what people have gone through, and then it's like you've walked with those people through all that stuff, and then it's like, all right, well, it's kind of like it's time for you to fly sort of mentality, like go ahead and spread your wings and do what you can do.
Right.
And so it was hard for us to leave, just because we have a lot of people there. And so shout out to Limitless Church. We love you guys. And
Oh, wrong one. There we go.
shout out to Limitless Church. We love you guys. And we'll always be, we'll always be family, like we said. And so it was hard, man. But yeah, man, it's crazy that I started there like 5 years ago. It doesn't even feel like that long. I
Wow.
remember telling you
Yeah.
that I was going to go to Limitless Church. It doesn't even feel like 5 years ago, but it was.
It is 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 2015.
Man, that's
Yeah.
half a decade, dude.
Yeah. They're at Limitless Church. And yeah, it was a lot of ups and downs. But yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go on a sabbatical. And so I'm going to ask Franco and Chewy to go with me on sabbatical. Just stop doing church, bro. Like, let's just become atheists, bro. Like,
He's not a Christian!
we're just going to call this Air and Bros. The Wind and Bros. Trees and Bros.
Zen and bro.
Zen and Bros. No, man. Like, a lot of times we have to go like on, you're doing ministry.
Yep.
Every Sunday you got to
Yep.
do stuff.
Every
And so-
Wednesday and Sunday.
Yeah, and so you-
other days.
Yeah, exactly. And so, I've always wanted to go to, like, these super cool churches that you see like online and stuff like that, like, Gateway and Fellowship and Upper Room and all these big churches out here. Even Potter's House. Like, I think I went to Potter's House one time, and it was like on a Wednesday, and I was like, I would love to go to a Sunday morning, like Potter's House service, and like go shout like. Yeah, and I would love to do all that. I mean, but I've never been able to do that, right? Because it's you
Doing the work of the Lord. Bro.
yeah, you're doing the work of the Lord. So that's kind of my plan for the beginning of the year. Is just go visit all these churches, go visit people that maybe I haven't been able to visit in a long. I'm sorry, I'm looking at our live stream back, and I see me and Franco just dancing.
And I'm just like,
But yeah, man, just go visit churches, go visit people, maybe even go visit friends. Man, I might make a trip out to Killeen and
Yeah, man.
and chill with David Vela and Franco.
Yeah, bro.
And so, yeah, man. As a matter of fact, there's about 10 people on here. Besides Gateway and Fellowship and Upper Room, I mean, what are some good churches to go visit? Like, do you know of any churches outside of like, you play like at all these little bitty churches? Like,
I prefer keeping it a smaller church. I feel like it's a little bit more personal. And when they shout, it's like the whole building's just running together.
yeah.
So I like that part. That's why I do a lot of small churches.
And that's all I got to say about
That's
that.
all I got to say about that.
But besides that, like I said, Franco, like what are, like, what's a church that you would have liked to go visit in if you had the opportunity just to go visit?
Like just a regular Sunday service.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, Prestonwood.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
that-
Prestonwood's legit, bro. They're like huge.
Dude, I mean, watching their broadcast from the monitors and mixing for them was fun. But man, seeing the way they present themselves in the services, I'm like, man, I wonder how it sounds. First of all, how does it sound? Because I'm an audio guy.
Yeah.
And then the other one is, I mean, they have like legit lighting and just pretty much everything, man. Like as far as their what they call worship experience. So, yeah.
That's cool. We got a couple people.
Ronnie's
know.
on here. He said, your church over Destiny World Outreach Center.
That's
Ronnie?
your church,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, Ronnie Emmanuel Allen.
Yeah. What's up?
He's-
What's up, Benny?
He says Destiny World Outreach Center. He says Shoreline Church. Do you know of Shoreline Church? I don't know what that is.
Shoreline, I think that's in Rockwall.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man, like I said, I just want to go visit people. I've made so many connections through Uproar and things like that.
Yeah.
I would love to just go visit like all these people's churches and just, see how the machine runs. See how the big churches work and
Sure.
how do you handle like thousands of people?
You should go to Lakewood, man.
Dude, I'd be down. Make a trip down to Houston and just go to Lakewood. I heard that you got to pay to get into Lakewood, though.
What?
Yeah, like you got to pay like for like the bottom seats. Like you have to pay.
Oh,
Oh, well, like it's free until a certain point.
Yeah.
like you want VIP seating up front, you gotta tithe a little bit more to the Lord.
No, like before you can even get in there, like it's not tithing. It's like I'm paying for like my tickets down at the bottom, like basically. I had a friend who went. He went there one time,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Hey, you got to pay like to sit on the bottom, like
Whoa.
you, like to sit on like on the outer sides. It's free,
Yeah.
but like to sit on the floor, like you have to pay." I was like, "What? For
What?
real?"
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I might be lying. I might be wrong completely, but
I never
but that's just what I heard. But yeah, man, I want to go. I want to go try out all these churches. I want to see what they do.
Go for it,
See
man.
what the machine looks like. Like a fellowship. I might go visit Josh and Jasmine.
Oh yeah.
Go visit them out there. Yeah, man, just want to go see. Like, go to Watermark, see Shane and Shane. You know, like
They are.
they're the worship
That's,
pastors there.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Ashley. Ashley Flores. Apparently you have to pay to get in, at least on the bottom. Not on the not on the top, like where all the nosebleed sections are. Like, oh, of course, everybody's
That's
this
where
house
all
is for everybody.
that's
Go
where-
sit at the top, you loser. Like, you're probably not gonna
Like-
tithe anyways.
Like, don't touch me, dude. Ew.
You don't even have a suit on. Ew. Just kidding. But we'll see. But yeah, man. So the journey that we're gonna start in 2020, it's kind of scary, man. And then we found out, Karen's pregnant. Like,
Hey.
So we're about to have a baby.
Boy, that's what's up.
about to have a baby again.
Really, it's gonna go everywhere.
So we have,
Social media official.
yeah, it's gonna blow up like international. Germany, what's up, Germany? But- Nine. They just heard Chris Benitez is pregnant. Nine. But yeah, man. So 2020 is about to be crazy, bro.
Man.
It's starting off crazy, and then we're about to move into a new house, and yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up. So it's kind of overwhelming,
Right.
But man, God is good, and I know that He'll work it out, right?
Yeah.
I say that with confidence.
Well, that's the hope.
I say that with pure confidence. But yeah, man. What's up, Brent Butler? I see you.
Hey.
So I wanted to ask, going back to the topic of 2020, what are some of like everybody always does this every year, New Year's resolutions?
Oh
right.
man.
I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna
So-
eat healthier.
So like Chewy sent me a big text, like he's like, bro, we're gonna
Oh,
lose
a
weight, we're gonna get
paragraph.
skinny.
There's a paragraph.
Yeah.
We're gonna go at it, do it right.
So Chewy, I want to know a New Year's resolution that you think you can stick to through the whole year. I don't want you to say I'm gonna work out 4 days a week for the rest of the year. I want
That
you.
wouldn't even happen itself.
So I want something that you think, you too, Franco, think of it while he's doing it, but
Okay.
something that you're like, I want to do this for sure in 2020. Even if it's like go on a vacation somewhere or whatever the case
Oh,
is.
wait, it's not a whole year thing, just something I want to do in 2020?
I want to accomplish in 2020. And if you're online too, put your New Year's resolutions on here, and the best one is gonna get a free Wampler pedal from Franco.
Hey.
So what is something that like you said next year I got to do this? Anything?
It's actually going with the cliche stuff, but we're not gonna go over those.
Oh, if you want to, if that's something you think you can do in 2020, because we're gonna record this, and we're gonna go back in February and be like, Chewy, why are you still super fat? Like I don't understand.
And it's already recorded. So
Yeah.
Documented.
Yeah.
He's not a Christian!
Let's go to Franco first. I don't know.
Okay, Franco, you got something?
I've always wanted to go to California. That'd be cool. Probably, I don't want to say travel more because anybody could say like, oh, I want to travel more. I've got friends from California. They always hype it up. So, I mean, yeah. make a plan to go over there. I have a cousin who lived in Seattle for a little bit, so I'll probably go check that out too. So yeah,
So Seattle and California this year.
yeah, the West Coast.
This year.
Yeah, this year.
So how are you gonna do that?
Money.
I need to make
I
money.
need to make money.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So 2 vacations this year.
Yeah, planning 2 vacations.
Where in California?
I don't know. Hopefully, somewhere cool. I mean, if anybody has any suggestions, go ahead and comment something.
Like Compton.
I'll go to Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland.
Oh wait, they're not gonna have the Raiders anymore. So.
no, they're going to Las Vegas.
Yeah, they're gone.
I would, man. I
Vegas.
would have loved to go to like a Raiders game in the '90s and see how like those maniacs are just
The black hole. Those dudes were awesome, bro.
Oh man.
Those dudes are legit.
Have you?
Let's go Raiders!
And they're all Mexican Americans. They're like, "Hey fool, we love the Raiders, fool."
I buy some more Raiders gear, bro. Yeah, that's what's up. What about you, Chewy? So what do you got? I gave you a second to think. Maybe stop drinking sodas.
Oh, that's already gonna start. Hopefully, I can stick to it.
Shout out to our sponsor, Pepsi.
Pepsi. I don't need to say anymore.
Pepsi. That's it.
That's it.
You burnt
No.
Michael Jackson's hair.
Buy it.
Buy it.
I don't know.
It's for the youth.
I think I guess finally actually take a vacation, because I think the last vacation I took that I can think of was actually for your bachelor party.
Dang,
Dude.
that was almost 10 years ago.
Come to California with me, bro.
I'm down for anything. I would love to go to like China, like southern Latin America. There's like historical places.
Like
but
Colombia, like
go to
Pablo
Bogota,
Escobar.
Colombia or something.
Plata o plomo.
go.
Hey,
scavenger
Narcos is
hunt.
about to come
Hey,
out.
Oh,
hey,
I know,
February
man.
14th.
Bro.
14th.
Yeah. Shout out to Narcos. That's our sponsors today.
All Narcos
Thank you, Netflix.
ever.
Thank you.
Oh, the show. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like just Narcos in general.
No, those guys are mean. So what else? So take a vacation this year.
Actually take a vacation, and that's the main thing. Everything else is the cliche, because I've gone really fat. So
Nah, bro, you're mad skinny. Hold on, let me zoom in on your body. Looks good.
He's wearing a black T-shirt.
Yeah.
I had to go home and switch my shirt because I was wearing like a red shirt earlier. Like, I'm gonna look mad fat.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Mhm.
One of my New Year's resolutions, it's weird because I've never made this New Year's resolution, is to actually, and it's gonna be weird, but it's something that I was like, I want to do because my pastor was like challenging me. He's like read more, like, and I don't mean just the Bible, like
Just read in
just
general.
read more.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man, because like I need to extend my vocabulary, like, because I be talking all dumb.
Yeah.
Everything's bad.
Ebonics.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Everything's dumb.
yeah, that's not even cool. Like my vocabulary is just like it only goes so far.
It's horrendous.
Yeah,
It be dumb.
and so yeah, it was that was one of the things that I was like 2020. I want to read more, just everything.
Yeah.
And then another one was I want to I don't know.
See, it's not that easy, bro.
Yeah, it's not, but I know reading because I don't know how to read. But reading for sure, because all the other ones is like you said, it's cliche. Like I'm gonna be skinny by July. Like
Nah.
I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna stop eating junk food. I'm gonna read my Bible more, pray more.
yeah. So, oh man.
Somebody
So
open
we're
the
in
door.
we're in Diamond Hill right now.
The
so
old spot.
yeah, we're in Diamond Hill. You can't trust Diamond Hill.
Mm-mm.
We used to rehearse here all the time when we were younger. Like homeless people just walk in while we're rehearsing.
Hey, buddy. I can play the piano.
It's like just gets on the piano while we're rehearsing, just starts playing. Yeah, man, it's like Diamond Hill is a scary thing. But yeah, man, go into I think another one was like going to a more of a like a pastoral understanding, because I think I've been so hands on for so long. And something that I shared with you guys the other night was I really want to learn, like really figure out like my identity off a platform, because serving can become your identity. Like serving in the church, that can become your identity, and then when you don't serve, you don't know who you are.
For sure.
You don't know, what your purpose is, and
Yeah.
so that was one thing that I wanted to do, was like kind of take a step back, like off of a platform, really take on more of a, and I guess that's the reason for the sabbatical as well. Like at the beginning of this year, visiting other churches, just really not. What's the word I might be looking for? See, that's why I need to read more, because I really want. I want to stop leaning on the fact that I have to be at church on Sundays, because it's really and we say this all the time. People at church, like, I want to have a relationship with Jesus, and sometimes our relationship with Jesus is our service to Jesus, and
Sure.
you don't really have a relationship outside of that. So I really want to, we're going to get back to that. Really get back to like loving Jesus, and just because. It's a weird, I guess it's a weird resolution, but it's just, I feel like something that like I was kind of far away just because of serving so much. I got lost in the work. And so that was one of the reasons why we decided like this year we were going to leave Limitless, take a sabbatical, just because we want to get back to like just loving on Jesus. I know it's real churchy, kind of lame for everybody watching, but this is called Jesus and Bros. So. Yeah. So then that's cool, man. And so any other New Year's resolutions out there? Somebody said I want to go to Africa. I feel like
Manny.
Ronnie.
Oh,
Ronnie.
his nickname.
Manny.
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 Oh, Manny.
Yeah.
Well, his name is Ronnie on Facebook, so I don't know why he's.
You need to fix that, bro.
Yeah, you need to fix
Come
that.
on, Manny.
All the lies. So I'm guessing he doesn't want to go to Africa either. But yeah, man. So yesterday, in White Settlement, a gunman went into West Freeway Church of Christ. If you guys haven't seen this yet, it was crazy. Dude popped off a few rounds. I think he like killed 2 people.
Killed 2.
Did you see the video?
I did.
Whoa.
It was kind of scary. Did you see the video?
No,
It's like all over the internet.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. I haven't
And
seen
so the dude stands up like in the sanctuary and pops off and kills 2 people. And was it a security guard or was it like a deacon?
He was they used a different word, but he's pretty much a deacon, but he's also a firearm instructor / not guard, security. So
Yeah. So he gets up and kills the dude like headshot right in the middle of the sanctuary. And dude, I was kind of shook by it when I heard it, because I was like, that's down the street.
that's
yeah,
close.
Yeah, man. So I was having lunch at Destiny, and there was a shooting in Fort Worth, and I go, what? Like that at a church in Fort Worth, and I was like, whoa. So man, I mean, you start asking these questions like where, because I mean you start thinking about people that you know in churches and around Fort Worth, and you're just like, man, I mean I hope one of my friends isn't affected by any of this, or but you hear White Settlement, and you're just like, whoa, that's
Man.
that's in it,
It's kind of too close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there was another shooting though, like in the Fort Worth area. It was like West Cliff Baptist Church too.
The drive-by one or whatever.
I think there was an actual shooting there, like a couple years back.
Oh, a couple years back.
Yeah, like a couple years back. I might be wrong, but I want to say there was something like that happened at the West Cliff Baptist Church. That's right there off 20 too. But yeah, man, it was crazy because we were literally talking about gun control like
yeah. The
2 episodes
yeah,
back.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, if the guy would have had a katana, He wouldn't have did too much damage.
If the security guard wouldn't have had,
no, the
would
guy.
have had it. Oh, the guy.
Yeah, he'd have got up and like, yeah, and they would have taken him down real quick. But like he had
With
a
their
gun.
guns.
Yeah. So, but I don't understand still to this day. Chewy, you weren't here for our episode. What do you think should happen with guns, bro?
Everybody should have the chance to be able to have guns, but obviously the issue isn't guns, it's more with the people, and it's more of how do you regulate it and how do you check who can have one and like who's not mentally sane for it.
So how do you find that out, though?
That's the big debate. There's a lot of suggestions, but none of them are really fully working right now or are being implemented. So now one can say it, but until they try, we won't know. And unfortunately, that's causing. Until then, there's still going to be more shootings.
See, and like this is something, like I said, I mean, and I hate to say it, like, why do people have guns? Like I said, I understand handguns. Again, I understand handguns, but why, like, why do these people? I guess why do these people have guns? How did they get a gun?
Well, just like drugs, people can buy stuff down low.
But this was a registered gun.
Some of these drugs are bought through like medical facilities and then they're sold down on the streets.
Yeah, but that's like illegal.
Well,
If you get it at
that's illegal too. But
no, if you got a
illegal.
registered
but
handgun.
if it's not registered to you, you can't just buy it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. I think it was registered to him.
And his problem was they already knew beforehand because he's had other.
Was it you were
ones.
you were telling me that he had like a wig on and stuff?
Yeah, supposedly some people were weirded out because he was wearing like a fake beard, a wig, and you could kind of tell that there was something off there. But you're in the church, you're not really gonna be like, "Hey, you look kind of weird. Get out of here."
I mean, that's your job, right? Deacon, security guard. Let me pat you down, bro. What do you got? What is this? A Bible? Get it out of here. You got a gun in there? Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's something that I'm still divided on, man. I don't know. These guns things kind of make me mad when I hear people killing. Like I said, and that was the exact thing I said that day. I was like, I'm sick of hearing about these people getting killed because some rando, some psycho has a gun, and it makes me mad, dude. It gets me worked up because like I want to like find the guy who like sold him a gun and be like, you need to go to jail too because you sold this psycho a gun. Yeah, man, and so it sucks because like I think I'm really bothered just because it's down the street, man. Literally down the street, like 10 minutes from my house, and so
That church is that close to your house?
yeah, it's like right past Hewlin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like super close to where Jerry goes.
Lights. Yeah, right there by Lights. Yeah, that's right. And so, man, so, once again, thoughts and prayers to everybody over there at that church. Nobody should be able to feel like they're scared to go to church.
Right.
Not be safe to go.
Yeah.
At the church.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like,
I think my initial thought after like hearing the tragedy, I was like, I heard the number like 2, and 2 people were killed. I was like, man, I mean, your thoughts and your prayers go out to the family, but you also think like it could have been more. Could have been more.
Could have been a lot more.
Yeah, it could have been more, but I mean, for what it is and for what kind of state we are, I think.
And that's what I love about Texas, though. It's like I'm not against I'm not against guns. I don't like guns.
Right.
But that's the good thing about Texas, that everybody does have a gun. So like you can't go crazy. Woo! You can't go crazy in Texas and think nobody else has guns.
No, man. No, it's real. They humble you real quick.
Yeah.
He had like 7 guns drawn to him. Like you can see in the feed when they pause it. There's 7 church members pointing the gun at the guy.
Not today, buddy. Yeah, man. That's crazy, dude. There's all those people, and we were talking about that too on that episode. Like everybody, even people in church, they just got their guns ready, like in case anything goes down.
Yeah.
I know some pastors that have their guns in on their Bible book while they're up there in the pulpit. Like no joke.
That's crazy. Just to be like, All right, we're gonna jump into the word, but before we do, just to let everybody know, it
Let me
just sits it down right there.
Let me just move this paperweight. Oh,
Oh, it's my Glock.
It's a true thing though. Like
Yeah.
I did see it, and the pastor did tell the church, like with the members, like just so I know, I feel that we need to be protected and be ready for anything that can happen. So I actually do have a gun, so nobody, only my armor bearer can grab my Bible because there's a reason why he carries it. Because my gun, my Glock's in there.
He's just like desk pop. Just so everybody knows it's real. Just shoots up like. No, man, it's crazy, dude. But yeah, it was real sad. I was real sad to hear that yesterday.
Yeah.
But once again, man, it's I don't know how to fix that, dude. I don't know what we can do. I don't know what we can do as a country,
Nothing.
unless we just get rid of that thing, dude.
Nope.
Guns
Not gonna happen,
guns
brother.
aren't going.
Nope.
And everybody has the right to keep their gun.
Look,
Protect their family.
Chris, you hippie. No. Okay.
I'm not a hippie. I'm just peace, man. I just want peace, bro.
The
Like,
Cool
that's it.
Guy Club.
That's all I want, dude. I just want peace on earth, man. That's it. Like, is that so much to ask? Like, why are people so mad? Like, why?
Have you guys heard this one?
I don't understand.
The days we're living is like it makes me think like, so should I be prepared now that I know it's so close to home? Should I have a gun and be ready for that type of situation? That's why at least we need to go to a gun range so you can at least shot a gun and you know
Yep.
about it.
We need to do an episode at the gun range.
No, because I'll be mad embarrassed. I'm like,
As soon as you shoot,
it's like a water gun. Just like, so Andy Barboza, what's up, Andy? Shout out to Andy.
yo,
He put
Andy.
he put a comment on here. Said people die due to drunk driving all the time.
Yep.
Yet we don't do background checks on who they give licenses to. It's just guns cause more killing in one event, which is why it's more known. You don't know who will do what. Well, they actually do background checks before they give you a license. So, like, if you have a DUI, like at the age of 16, you're not going to get a license.
that's way different, though. I mean,
Yep.
people are gonna be psychos regardless. But being in control of a 2-ton weapon is way different
You're right.
than than being in charge of like what, 5-pound weapon. 5-6-pound weapon.
Still does damage. Dude, it's I don't know. Like I said, I was for handguns 2 episodes back. Now I'm like, just take all the guns away, man. Like,
Don't put a
Just
Robert
give everybody
O'Rourke
knives.
on us.
All right.
everybody gets knives. Like, trade in your guns for knives.
That's
You're gonna start having some ninja drive-bys.
People are gonna get.
Sure,
you know how
kids.
many years it takes to get that good? Like, it's
gonna-
like 4 years.
we're
Like,
gonna go back to having shoguns and like
yeah, just like
samurais.
Just like, you know how much death would lower, how much murder would lower if like everybody was throwing knives at each other. Like, it's like, ah, you missed me. She's like, I'll get you next time. No, man. So we'll see. I don't know. And then I'm gonna bring it up, but I know, Chewy, I want you to tread lightly.
Okay.
And President, like all this happened like within a week. President Trump gets impeached.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't know what happens after that. What happens after that? Does anybody know? Like
He's-
nothing happened. Like he's still president. Like
He's still in office. He keeps running as usual. That's it. They just kind of put a asterisk next to his name.
that's crazy. So
It's
like
supposed to bring down the chances for him to get reelected for 2020.
they're not. It's not going to. There's just people out there that they're still gonna vote for him. It's I don't know. I thought like impeachment meant like he's gonna get out, like he's out of office. Is that not what that means?
I mean, if the Illuminati has their way, and that's a completely different.
Illuminati. No, man, that's I just a lot of stuff happened like within a week. Like it's crazy.
What was annoying was all these just my timeline feed on Facebook of just these people who I know aren't political people. They just went with the flow of like putting the same meme, the same joke, and it's like, really, I know for a fact you don't care, and it's like, you just want to chime in on your Facebook feed just to get likes.
Yeah, man, that's something that I was talking to my pastor about. That this generation, man, we have an unfocused passion.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be passionate about stuff, but we allow social media to dictate
What you're passionate
what you're
about.
passionate about.
Mhm.
And I think it's terrible, dude. Oh, that was another one of my New Year's resolutions. So after we finish Jesus and Bros, guys, I've decided that I'm going to fast from social media, from all of it. I'm going to challenge some people watching right now
Nice.
that you fast from social media as well, and see how much stress you actually lose.
How much more time you get to yourself.
Yeah. You want to do it with me, Franco? You don't do nothing but send me memes all day, anyways. Like, that's all you do. Like,
First of all, I sent you 2 Instagram.
and you didn't even reply back.
Just read it and that was
Didn't
it.
Yeah, it just said scene,
You
and I
left
was like,
me,
oh,
left me on scene.
yeah, you left me on scene.
You didn't even tell me if you liked it or not.
Right. I was waiting for the approval. That's what I feed off of, Chris.
I look for these things all day, so people will laugh at them the way I have laughed
Do
at
you know
them.
how many times I had to send that out?
But yeah, man, like I think that because I even catch myself, dude, like getting on social media and like getting triggered by the most random stuff, like triggered by other people's entitlement. Like,
Yeah.
look at this hippie. Like, and like I started thinking things that I was like, why do I even care? Like, that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And I feel myself like getting upset and like, why?
On behalf of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or on behalf of the situation, or exactly like you said, people were like, impeachment, blah, blah, blah. And they were just like talking so much crap. And then some people are like, he's still my president. And like, it's weird, dude. Like,
Yep.
like you're becoming angry for both sides. Like, yeah, and this and this and like, I don't know. It's like this fuel that's constantly over your phone. And Karen knows, like, first thing I do when I wake up is I get on social media. If I don't have anything to do, I'll get on social media.
Right.
If I'm watching a movie,
Social media. at
I
same
have the
time.
urge to jump on social media, like, just because. I don't know.
It's the
It's-
way we're growing.
Yeah.
It was more of a me generation.
Yeah.
So, what can I do and kind of show to others? Social media is about pushing you, and other people are trying to get their values of what's the me and pulling off others, and that's where all these crashes are going because everybody's different.
That's where they say a lot of the generational clashing is going on with I mean, I was growing up in the 90s and motivation, kind of just people saying you're good, you're special, there's nobody like you.
Me.
Yeah, me. And then it trickles over into adulthood and we just grow into like these narcissists, man, of just thinking we need all the attention. But if we get too much attention, then we get to have an opinion about all the attention that we're getting, also all the attention that we're not getting. And then we get to form an opinion about this. Just, it gets weird, man.
Yeah. And then there's like this sense of, if I don't know what's going on social media, I'm left out of everything.
Right.
Like, if I don't know, like, what's the big headline today, I'm left out.
I'm not included.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the big topic or the big issue today.
Dude, but that's the thing that I've kind of been trying to train myself or like mature myself into, of like you look at your parents or you look at people older than you and they're just content. I mean, they're just oddly content with where they're at in life, and it's just like,
He's not a Christian!
exactly. even non-Christians, satanic priests. But you know, you think about these people that are just content in where they're at, and you know, you look at your parents. I mean, I don't know if your parents are like on social media.
Yeah, my parents are on social media.
But are they
All
on
the
it?
time.
Are
My
they on
mom's
it?
like,
Just squinting her
she's
eyes
like,
at the
okay,
screen.
boomer. What does that mean? Like, it's my mom. Like,
Right. But I mean, she's not obsessed as opposed to like somebody in our age group. Like, she's not constantly having that need of like, I need to know what's going on. She's just like in her own world. So I think for me, and that's kind of like my goal for 2020 is just get out of myself, man. Get out of myself.
so how
Social
can you do
media
that?
Fast.
Social media fast, bro? Me and you?
Yeah, we could do social
You
media.
just put yourself there, bro.
You
gotta
said
do it.
yes. He said yes.
Right.
Chew, you want to do social media fast?
I should. Because I don't know if your phone does, but at the end of the week, my phone always tells me, like, this is how much you use this app or how much you use that app.
No.
Oh, on the
Your usage utility
Statistics,
or whatever.
yeah.
I think I might still even have it on right now. Did I take it off? Yeah, here it is. It was up 20% on activity from last week.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook on average 2 hours and a half a day. Dang, I need to get off social media.
Dang.
I was
And
text
so-
messaging about an hour and a half every day when I could have been doing stuff or learning stuff.
yeah.
Or reading.
I'm not
And
going to
that-
read, but reading.
And I think that's the thing of like preparing my mind for 2020 of like knowing that I'm not gonna get the almost immediate satisfaction from my narcissism or
Yeah.
growing out of it, you know, because everybody's selfish in some way.
Yeah, man. Because like for me, I notice myself caring about things that are like thousands of miles away,
Yep.
and I'm like, everything around me is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like until like, and I think that's why I got so triggered about this white settlement thing, because it's like that's down the street, and you're like, oh man, like the world is looking at us.
Yep.
And so it was like, if I wouldn't have, well, I'm guessing because you know it's local, you would have heard about it. But I was like, if I wasn't on social media, would I have known about it? Would I have heard about it? I
Yeah.
was like, probably,
Oddly
you know, because
enough-
it's down the street.
Yeah, I heard it from somebody who was on social media at the time. They were checking their Facebook and they were like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
church got shut up."
So it's man. Yeah, man. Challenge 2020.
Social media fast.
I mean, you can still watch Jesus and Bros, but like, 2020 social media fast. And
Available-
stick it to the man.
Available on iTunes and Spotify.
Yeah, so you don't have to be on social media. You can just go on iTunes and listen to us. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Kazam. We're on all of that stuff. But yeah, man, I that was one thing I wanted to do for sure.
Yeah.
Social media fast. That was my other one. I couldn't think of it when we were talking about it earlier, but just so I can learn how to like be present.
Yeah.
You know, like be here.
That's the thing. That's one thing I've tried to.
Have
Sure.
you tried?
Yeah, that's the thing I've tried.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have. I have the paperwork right here.
My mom will tell you.
She's gonna say he's so special, and there's no one else like him.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's my biggest thing of training myself this whole year of, you know, being present in the moment, because I think a lot of times we get distracted, you know, with just life, and a lot of times you just want to be present, man. And it's hard with all these distractions, you know, whether it be your phone, whatever technology, whatever kind of responsibility. I mean,
And shame on everybody who's watching us right now on social media.
no, keep watching.
No, I
us.
mean keep watching us. Don't log off.
I got to pay my bills.
Yeah.
Right.
So, by the way, we don't get paid for any of this.
We don't?
No, man. You here for free, man.
Aw, man.
I know that you've gotten used to getting paid for everything, bro.
I'm saying my
it's
time's valuable.
entitlement, bro.
Yeah.
Let's just get over the entitlement.
Yeah. So yeah, man. That's my thing.
Have you seen this picture?
What is that? Put it at the camera.
Can you see that right there?
Scoot it a little bit closer. All right. What about it?
Being in the moment. Like everybody's so about their phones and like sharing their lives, the me.
Right.
that They're not really fully focused on that concert.
They're doing Facebook Live and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
like that.
And look at the old lady; she's just right there. She's actually in the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Experiencing
The
it.
old
She's
lady's
enjoying
looking
the
in.
experience. Like,
Yeah.
nobody really gets your experience, so just enjoy your experience and do you.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's an older generation though.
And that,
Man, dude, that's crazy, bro.
that's
Like that picture's messing me up right now.
Yeah, I saw that, and as soon as you said it, that's what I thought. It was like,
But that's the thing of like, I mean, to go back biblically, I mean, David kind of had to go back into the scriptures and figure out like, what the Levites were supposed to do, like as far as, carrying the Ark of the Covenant and
Right.
how they were supposed to do it. So I think the same thing kind of goes with life of what can we learn from the past generations to benefit our lives? And, I mean, there's good and bad from the past generations. We've definitely improved overall, but I mean, with this generation, it's just kind of this weird. I don't want to say transition, but there's always just this new thing
Yeah,
where somebody's gonna be offended about something
yeah, man. And that's what I said. And then it stirs up the whole generation. Like,
for no reason.
yeah,
For no reason.
yeah. And so that's man. That's one of the things that, because like I said, you sit down like with your grandparents or somebody, and they have like the best stories. Like,
yeah.
and it's
And you
like,
say, Grandpa, what do you think about pronouns? What?
Back in my day, we didn't know no pronouns.
back in mind, we called them words. No, man. And so, I think I'm gonna take it up as soon as the season's over. We have about 2 episodes left because this is episode 5, episode
Yes.
6.
No, episode 5.
Okay, so we have 3 episodes left.
Mhm.
And so after that, I'm gonna go on a social media fast. So y'all gonna join or what?
I need
Yeah.
to. I'll
Yeah?
say it now.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I need to.
So then it goes to say like, if we go hang out, we're just gonna be in it.
Yeah.
No phones.
Yeah, I mean, because honestly, I don't have any other reason to be on my phone. Like I don't look at anything else on my phone except social media. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a games person. I don't play games on my phone.
Right.
So
Wait, the social media fast, does that include my game? Because there is one game I play.
I guess I don't know. I'll let the Lord speak to you about that, bro.
2 minutes a day. I just need to collect my resources.
But yeah, man, I think that that's something I'm gonna do this year. It's like the comedian Jim Gaffigan. He was like, my dad has like one picture of me when I was little, and he's like, I have like 3 million pictures of my daughter on one day. Like, yeah, man, it's like, I don't know. It's weird. Social media is a weird thing. It's super addicting. I never wanted to say to myself I was addicted to social media, until like you're watching a movie and it's a really good movie and you just want to get on social media and be like, this movie's so good. Like, like before the movie's even over, like you want to be like, just let everybody know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, this is cool. I'm cool.
That's the thing.
I'm
that,
relevant.
I'm
yeah,
cool.
That's
Yeah.
that's the idea that popped into my head to kind of train me into that kind of mindset of like, why am I doing this? And then it's like you try to find the root of it. It's like, oh, because I just want the attention.
Yeah.
I just
like the likes.
Yeah, I just like the
I like
likes.
the fact that I'm doing what everybody else is
right.
doing.
Watching Iron Man or whatever movie.
Iron Man.
Hey, Iron Man's cool.
Yeah, man. Rewatching The Irishman.
Nah.
We're watching.
No, you haven't seen
That-
The Irishman?
I did. It was too long, dude. It was too
I
slow.
never saw
Dude,
it.
you know what's funny is talking about long movies.
That's it is an okay movie. It's on Netflix, The Irishman, but it was too slow for me.
Dude, I resaw Blood in, Blood Out.
Oh, tired, bro.
Dude, but that movie's just as long as The Irishman.
Yeah, but it's mad funny.
It is. It is way funny.
The movie is great.
Dude, it's funny to think like
So's
I saw that whenever I was like 8 years old.
Yeah, dude. He's like, throw out, it's my puppy shotgun. Like, throw it out the window. Oh man, it's a good movie. And then when they break his back on the fire
Oh
hydrant.
man, yeah. Oh.
He was such a good actor, dude. Have you seen that movie? You never seen Blood In, Blood Out?
Oh, Blood and Blood Out, yes.
Yeah. And so
I
like
was
when,
talking about Irishman.
no, when they take him out of the car and they drop him like on the
Crucito.
fire hydrant, and like I thought like when I saw that when I was a little kid, I was like, dude, that's really good acting. Because I really thought his back was broken.
Yeah, because he sold that moment. You're like,
my back. And I was like, oh, be careful.
you're like, no, please, not his back.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. You guys gonna keep me accountable too? Because you're like, Chris, you're liking stuff on social media.
Nah, I think
Hey, we're noticing that you're liking stuff on social media. We're breaking ours.
I'm gonna start sending you memes all day.
He's gonna be making his own memes. He's gonna take a picture of himself.
Like he's gonna do
write
it.
something.
He's gonna do it old school, like get on Google memes, and then just send them to me via text message. What do you think about this one?
Taking pictures of his computer on
I'm gonna-
Paint.
I'm gonna leave you voicemails of like, what do you think about that one? The one that I just sent you at 12:59. Hey, how's it going? It's 3:00 right now. I sent you
Sent you a meme, maybe 20 minutes ago. Let me know what you think. Like, do you like it? Do you love it? Are you sending me a ha-ha emoji? But yeah, man. So that's a good resolution. That's a good resolution. I think I'm gonna do that.
Maybe I trade my phone in and just get a landline with an answering machine.
Just get a Nokia phone, like those old school
oh,
ones.
a
the
low,
bricks?
Low
So
tech.
literally,
that's
all
the
you can
thing.
do is text.
Yeah,
and
that's
call.
the thing.
Play Snake.
Going low tech.
Yeah, go low tech.
Yeah.
Connect it to your AirPod Pros.
And they have the Razor coming back out. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
Saw
cool.
it. I was
Might
like,
do that.
whoa.
There's still
With the
worlds
Razor?
for those.
Huh?
There's still people that use those. Like that's why they're
They were
bringing
good
it back.
phones, bro. They were
Yeah.
like, I remember if you had a Razor, bro, you were the coolest person ever. The black Razor, you opened it
The
up.
thin one.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Those and the Blackberries.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Blackberries. That
the
was legit for
Blackberry,
long.
dude.
I didn't like it too. I didn't like the Blackberries though. I remember they were like too big.
And then the Sidekick came out.
Yeah.
And then you could just flip that. Did that screen just did that cool flip thing.
Yeah. But I remember I was like, you were the coolest if you had a Razor, because it was like real thin. And you open it up, and like that black gloss would shine off your face. Like, oh, I'm just talking to my mom, you know. But yeah, man. So we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens. 2020 is in 2 days.
One in 3 hours?
Yeah. So
Crazy.
yeah, man.
It's right around the
End of the
corner.
year. But I said good. I mean, you know.
We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you guys have a New Year's resolution, drop your comments down. Don't forget to go like us on Instagram. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to pull this up. Thank you to Chewy. You got a hand clap for Chewy. Thank you for Chewy for filling in for Jerry. Jerry, wherever you are, sir, I know your hands are probably real dirty, but we thank you. Thank you for making us do this by ourselves tonight. Thank you, because you're a hater.
I got you, bro.
But we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Monday, 8 o'clock. We'll see you guys back again next week. Monday, 8 o'clock on Facebook Live. Make sure you go like us on Instagram. Subscribe to YouTube. And we'll see you guys then, all right? Turn it up, Franco. Hey, 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 hey.